NRATV with Grant Stinchfield.
But with all of the discussion this week of boycotting NRATV, we thought it might be worth answering the question, what the f*** is that?
Well, my question is, who the is John Oliver? I mean, I keep hearing this man bash NRA and NRA members and even NRATV. John Oliver, who are you? Then I realized that's the guy from my sledgehammer video bashing the NRA. Now, admittedly, I don't know anyone who watches his program, but that's probably because I only hang out with grumpy old men at the range, not millennials who live in their mom's basement who are up all night watching his HBO show. But I kept seeing Google alerts that this John Oliver character is just fixated on the NRA. So I watched his latest show, focused almost entirely on NRA TV. And John Oliver, thank you. Thank you for playing all of our best clips and videos. I was actually wondering if you were on staff of the NRA because you did such a great job highlighting our work here. Watch.
In fact, recently, another one of their promos was passed around online, and you may recognise one of the faces in it.
And drinking as many as 12 Diet Cokes.
The Second Amendment is about a militia.
And it's the National Rifle Association.
We are the press who's under attack.
The president is like a child. Certain people shouldn't have guns.
But you are basically participating in the bigotry.
How stupid do you think we are?
Bless your heart.
Now, don't laugh, he's absolutely right. And if NRA members are annoyed with what I'm saying right now, they should do the exact same thing and smash their expensive televisions with large sledgehammers. Are you listening, NRA members? Destroy your own property. It's a really good idea, and it's honestly the only way we'll learn.
John, we're listening. And thank you again for playing that entire Sledgehammer of Truth video. And by the way, I know I look mean in that video, but John, I had so much fun. And I would tell NRA members, if you can have a TV that you can spare and you want to tune it in to MSNBC or CNN and just smash it, do it. I mean, seriously, it was the most fun I had shooting a video in a very long time. So I want to offer this advice, John, to you. You should try it. Maybe play some like Showtime clips or Comedy Central clips in it, you know, from shows that aren't nearly as funny as yours, right? And really look mean when you do it. They'll be so scared of you. Trust me, just my stare in that video, it freaked out liberal wussies all over the place. But what I really want to thank John Oliver for is making me look so important. I mean, from my point of view, it is really cool for Dana and I to be featured right next to Charlie Daniels in that little over-the-shoulder graphic. I mean, to be included with Charlie Daniels. The guy's a legend. But even more than that, you can't beat Oliver's call to action for all of his viewers, and he's got a lot of them, to go to our website, NRATV.com.
NRATV produces a lot of videos like those that are essentially just trolling for your attention, but their content goes much, much deeper than that, as you will see if you go to their website or if you watch it on streaming devices like the great and powerful Roku. They said it again, Harry! They said our name! It's happening! It's finally happening!
So, Oliver, you can pick on me all you want, okay? You can pick on NRATV, but don't you dare pick on those who you perceive as weak. Roku is our partner, and we have tons of viewers who watch us there, so I will defend Roku because they are sticking with us. You see, NRA members pride themselves on protecting all of those around us. Roku, we got your back. So don't pay any attention to this gun-hating little funny man from England who, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but actually makes some good points in this video.
Yes, Avis, Budget and Hertz will all stop providing discounts to NRA members, which will presumably come as a huge blow to Jeremy, the one NRA member who was just in it for the rental cars.
See, Johnny Boy makes another point for us, and another big thank you. It's what I've been saying. NRA members don't join for the discounts. We join because we're making a statement, a political one, aimed at lefties like you, John Oliver, who think they know it all and think they can compete with my sledgehammer skills, by the way. In the end, Oliver actually did use a sledgehammer of truth. But get this, not to smash Showtime or Comedy Central, as I just recommended he do, but the guy smashed himself, which makes no sense at all. I mean, who does that?
That's our show. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Good night.
Look at the face on him. That's the guy who made fun of me. Did you see his swing? John Oliver, you just smashed yourself. What fun is that? I mean, seriously, your therapist would have a field day diving into your subconscious on that one. But the grumpy face and the antagonistic t-shirt did have me laughing. And since John Oliver did a whole commercial for us, I figured I would push my Socialist Tears shirt. See this? John Oliver, you can find it at NRAstore.com. Or on John Oliver, because I think he secretly sleeps with one while wrapped in a Snuggie at night. I want to bring in my good buddy, former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino. Dan?
Dude, that was classic. Well, all right, I had to take notes because that was long.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to lose some of the great points we have in here. Number one, how the hell did you get on HBO and I'm not on there? I'm on NRATV. So my open plea to Media Matters, John Oliver, and all the other, the clown card out there, can you please throw me on there too? Give me a little love. Make fun, do whatever you want. But if we're, quote, let me see, he said, trolling for content, that's what he said. I'm trolling too. Throw me. I'd love a little love on HBO.
Look, Bongino,
that's terrific.
I'm going to tell you something. This is really very big here, and I hope everybody at NRA headquarters is watching this. I know. Look, Dana Lash is the superstar, okay, and I know they love Bongino now. He's the new flavor du jour. He's got his big show coming up today, the debut of the half-hour show. But see, they really know who's the danger to them with the real message. It's Stinchfield with the Socialist Tears.
It's Stinchfield.
It's Stinchfield.
Yeah,
they know it.
Yeah, you're right. He's the creeper. He's like in the background, creeping up while nobody's paying attention. You are. Right. You're the creeper. And all the tension's been diverted to, Dana's taken up the lion's share. I mean, if you follow, here's a tip for all you Twitterati's out there on social media. If you want to save yourself the nonsense and you're a liberty-loving patriot, go to Dana Lash's Twitter feed, just look at who replies and block everyone. And all the idiots will be gone at once. Like, they go after Dana on Twitter like I've never seen. Dana sucks up a lot of attention. I get a little of it from kind of different arenas, especially when I do some cable news hits and some of the stuff we do here. But you are definitely the creeper. And the fact that you were like a highlight reel on HBO, seriously, like, let me get in your head for a minute.
Yeah.
If we were having a private conversation, not in front of our many listeners, tell me you didn't think that was pretty cool. Being featured by this numbskull on HBO. That's awesome.
I thought it was the greatest video ever. There I am with the sledgehammer video. They played clips from the show. They had my face. I'm next to Charlie Daniels.
Where's the website?
He made me look like one of the biggest conservative voices in America today.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I love your content, or I wouldn't ask you to be on my show too. I think you're great. I just think it's funny that he puts out there that we're trolling for content, and then he falls right in. If we're trolling for content, like, how dumb were you to fall in the trap then and then play the content? Right. And then, like you said, he gives out the website. I mean, is somebody giving this guy a royalty on shirts and stuff like that? Is he getting $10 for every new member? I mean, what a dope. I'm
going to go back and I'm going to see what the website hits are, because I guarantee you, look, John Oliver has a lot of viewers. I never watched him. It's too late for me. I go to bed early. But Ben, we call him Ben over here. Ben, you watch John Oliver every night, don't you?
It's not on every night.
Well, whenever, every week. He watches every week. He's a 20-something millennial, and You don't live in your mom's basement, though, do you, Ben? No. Okay, he doesn't. He's the only one that doesn't live in his mom's basement.
I love that we call him Ben, by the way. We call we call him Ben as if someone just pulled that out of thin air, not like it's like the name on his birth certificate or something. We call you Grant, too. It's like, hey, we call this guy Grant Stinchfield. Why do you call him that? Well, because that's his name. Oh, that's fascinating.
I didn't know that was a
do
nickname.
that.
We actually call him Ben R.A. is what we call him. It's really what we call him, Ben R.A.
See, that's a good nickname. We like that.
All right. I'm going to be with you.
I don't watch the show either, though, Oliver. I don't watch the show. But I'll say this. Listen, he sounds funny. It's great. You know, they take cheap shots. But I'm being really serious here. If your tactic is trying to silence us, like you're trying to do with a number of conservatives out there, it's not working. And, you know, there's things that, you know, I'm not saying because I like to be diplomatic. But I think a lot of people in the liberty-loving movement across the country fully understand that the NRA isn't in this alone, and every boot you put on our neck, there's 100 boots back marching down to the membership line to pay their membership dues and to support conservative companies and conservative causes. So you're not winning. I know you think you are, but poke fun at us all you want. Just get the website right, NRATV.com. And next time, Johnny, you better include me in that. I'm deeply offended.
Bongino, I will see you this afternoon, the evening, depending on where you live in the country, but 5:30 Eastern time, the new We Stand show with Dan Bongino will be there, and I'll be, I hope, a little prominent part in it. Not as big as I was with John Oliver on HBO, but I hope a pretty big part.
No, and I've got some good topics for you later. I kind of teased a little bit of them with you, but I got some good stuff about the Oscars, some gun control stuff. And another thing about these big city folks trying to take our. I was a big city kid at one point. I know you grew up on the mean streets of Scarsdale.
Right.
But about these big cities trying to take away our rights. So I'd love to get your take on it. But I'm going to blindside you with a little bit because me and you have the best candid conversations ever.
Surprise.
Don't miss it. 5:30 Eastern time.
I love surprises.
Yeah, man.
And I'll be there. All right, Dan Bongino, we'll see you this afternoon. Thank you. That's going to do it for us today, folks. Remember, Ben, can you pan out, Ben R.A.? Can you pan out? Because I want to get a good shot of this. Keep going. Keep going. NRAstore.com. NRAstore.com. You can get one of these Socialist Tears t-shirts that John Oliver wears every night. He just doesn't want to. I'm Grant Stinchfield. We'll see you here tomorrow at 9, and I'll be with Dan Bongino at 5:30.
You're watching NRATV with Grant Stinchfield.